So if you've seen some of my previous videos, you know I have a Ram TRX on order that I took over from a dealership at the beginning of February. Fast forward to the middle of June and there's been absolutely no movement on that order. I guess lately I've just started thinking, is the wait actually going to be worth it? I know the Ram TRX is a great truck, but now that I've had to wait for months and probably have to wait a couple of months more to get the truck that I ordered, expectations would be up here. My biggest concern now at this point would be I would get the truck and be disappointed with it after all that waiting. So now I'm going to be that guy on YouTube who goes on and talks about the vehicle he's going to get and not end up getting that vehicle. But I am getting something today that I am very excited about, and I'm excited to show you as well. So I've actually always wanted one of these since they came out a couple of years ago. I remember looking at them when they first came out, when stock was limited and dealerships were actually charging like, you know, $15,000 to $20,000 over a sticker for these trucks, and now it seems ridiculous because you can get them for you know, big discounts off sticker in most places, at least before the car shortage hit. I'd actually test driven one back when they first came out, and I think the problem with that one was the ride was really rough, and it was because it was one of the lower trim models. This one I got, I went and test drove it yesterday, and the ride is actually really comfortable because with the trim that I got, you get Fox shocks all around the suspension, and it really just cushions the ride and smooths it out. So you guys see it from the title, I ended up getting a Jeep Gladiator Mojave. And in case you're not familiar with the Mojave trim, that's something they released at the end of last year. Most of the Jeep Wranglers and Gladiators are classified as trail rated. The Mojave is actually their first vehicle classified as desert rated. So it is actually similar to the Raptor and the T-Rex, where it's designed to be more high-speed off-roading rather than like your rock crawling and such. So it's designed to be driven at high speeds off-road through sand dunes, beaches, and all that stuff, and that's what really intrigues me about this vehicle. Now the downside is there's no Hellcat engine in it, but I'm willing to make that sacrifice at this point. Gas prices are going up, and the Gladiator literally gets twice the MPG as the T-Rex did. So, you know, economically, probably a smart move. And speaking of economically smart moves, comparing this to the T-Rex, there is literally almost a $40,000 price difference. So the other benefit of going with this over the T-Rex is this clears up more cap space that I've kind of been holding on to get ready to take delivery of that. And what that's going to allow me to do is just have a lot more ability to invest in the channel. Alright, so like I said, very exciting morning. I cannot wait to pick up the truck and kind of show you guys what it looks like. But I did not sleep at all last night because I'm so excited, so time to get some coffee. We'll need to grab it out of there. Okay. I was Friday number. Alright guys, it's much later in the day and we've done it. We've got the Jeep Gladiator back home and in the garage, and I could not be more excited to have this truck. So I went with the granite metallic color and I really like it. It's super dark and looks really good with the orange accents. Also, an option I hadn't seen before on a Gladiator is it comes with these gray seats, which also look really good with all the orange accents on the interior of the Jeep. So we've had a mostly successful delivery day, but actually been a really long day at the dealership. See, I don't know why I always go into these things thinking it's going to be a really smooth experience and we're just going to sign paperwork and it's going to be done really fast. So actually, I still have to go back tomorrow over lunchtime and actually fill out the rest of the paperwork. Now, this is through no fault of the dealership. Actually, there's some road construction happening down the road from them, and the construction company clipped the internet cable and knocked it out for the entire area, so it made it really hard for them to actually get anything done as far as paperwork goes. So, like I said, no fault of their own, but I will be actually back at the dealership tomorrow to kind of wrap things up. I want to get a little more filming done at the dealership, but didn't have time to get into too much with everything going on while I was there. So now that I got this home, I plan in a future video, I'll do a more of a complete tour of the Gladiator and kind of show you guys everything it's got, and then give you my first impressions of it so far. So day one, I could not be more stoked about this thing. Look for more Gladiator content coming on the channel soon. Appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.